What's up guys, you're watching Ty's Eye Help. In this video I'm going to be doing my final rumor roundup for the iPhone 5. This episode of Ty's Eye Help is brought to you by Audible. So welcome to my new show. I've just launched on Revision 3. You can find all my new Ty's Eye Help episodes every Thursday across the Revision 3 network. For my YouTube viewers, you'll notice I have a new name and graphics. Don't worry, everything's going to stay the same and all my videos will still be posted on YouTube. Now you can just find me also on Revision 3. So if you guys are like me, you're probably tired of hearing all these iPhone 5 rumors. But I wanted to do one more roundup video to get all the rumors all in one video for you guys so you know what to expect. So we're going to be covering everything from design, specs, software, models, release date, and carriers. We got a lot to cover, so let's get started. So first off, let's talk about the design. What is this iPhone 5 actually going to look like? Many different case manufacturers have released iPhone 5 cases. Most of those cases fitting a bigger device with a 4-inch screen that's 33% thinner and has a teardrop-like design with a curved aluminum back. Fake cases have been released in the past, but reportedly Foxconn, the company who makes the iPhones, actually lost an iPhone 5 prototype and it got sold to one of the case manufacturers. So that could be true. But one thing about the iPhone 5 is certain: it will feature an 8 megapixel camera. Now let's talk specs. The new iPhone will feature Apple's A5 processor and 1 gig of RAM. It's not confirmed yet, but they may have a Qualcomm Gobi based chip which works with CDMA and GSM networks. For you noobs out there, that means AT&T and Verizon. Now let's talk about the models that they may or may not release. Lately, rumors have been saying there's going to be 2 iPhones announced at their next event: the newly designed iPhone 5 and or the new iPhone 4S, which would be a cheaper iPhone 4 with upgraded specs and possibly prepaid. But in the last few days, reports are that they're not going to announce 2 new iPhones at their next event, which kind of makes sense because the iPhone 4 would cost more to make, but they would have to drop the price down to $99 for it to work. And that would drop the current iPhone 4 price down to $49, where the new iPhone 5 would be $199. Also, a lot of rumors are saying that the iPhone 5 with a bigger screen and new design is going to be pushed back into a 2012 release. On the upside, they may be announcing an iPod Touch 3G with data connectivity like the iPad at their next event, which may possibly make up for the lack of the iPhone 5. Before we talk about the software and the carriers and the release date, let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video, Audible. Audible is the leading provider in audiobooks and spoken word entertainment with over 100,000 titles to choose from in all genres. These audiobooks can be downloaded and played on your MP3 players, your smartphones, pretty much anything that plays audio you can play an audiobook on. Listening to an audiobook is just so much more convenient than reading a real book, because you can do it while you're going down the road, while you're traveling, while you're walking the dog, where normally you wouldn't be able to read a book. If you'd like to try it out, go to audiblepodcast.com/Ty and get your 1 free audiobook download of your choice to see how you like it. Again, that's audiblepodcast.com/Ty to get your 1 free audiobook. And now let's go over the software that the new iPhone is going to have. It'll of course come with iOS 5, which has some new features like Notification Center, iCloud, iMessage, Newsstand, Reminders, Twitter integration, and more. If you'd like to know more about iOS 5, I did a walkthrough video that'll take you through detail on all of that. Now, according to 9to5Mac, one of the big selling points in the new iPhone is going to be this new thing they're calling Assistant. The name says it all. It's basically going to be like your personal assistant built into your iPhone. To activate this, you hold in the home button for a few seconds and the microphone interface slides up and takes up about 1/4 of the bottom of your screen. And then you could say something like, make an appointment with Ty Moss for 7:30 p.m. and then it'll add that event to your calendar. If you don't understand what that means, it's basically going to be like voice control on the iPhone now, except it's going to be way better. It's going to have better integration with apps and it can understand and do a lot more for you. For example, I could say, how do I get to the Staples Center? It's going to find my current location and it's going to give me directions from where I'm at to get to the Staples Center. And you could even go as far as asking it math problems. Really anything that it would be capable of doing, you can ask it and it's going to understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, Assistant will probably only work with the new iPhone because it's going to need a fast processor and a lot of RAM to do this. Also, it's going to have tight integration with Nuance, which is text to speech. They'll probably have a new microphone button in the keyboard. You'll just hold it down, speak, and it's going to translate what you said into text. And this is all supposed to work really well so that you don't have to speak like a robot for it to understand you. And finally, what you guys have been waiting for, let's talk about the carriers and the release date. So if you haven't already heard, Apple sent out invites for its iPhone event on October 4th in Cupertino, and it's titled Let's Talk iPhone. With that date now set, it's looking like the release of the new iPhone is going to be on October 14th. A trusted Japanese website, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of, says the iPhone 5, not the iPhone 4, will come out in the US, UK, Germany, France, and Japan, all on October 14th. Also, there was a leaked document from Sprint that reads, iPhone 5 product introduction expected. Pre-sales begin October week 1 launch, and Sprint launches iPhone 5. And Sprint even sent out a memo to its employees saying no vacations for the first 2 weeks of October due to the possibility of a new phone released. And really, what other phone being released would need that kind of attention? It's also rumored that Sprint will have an unlimited data plan for the iPhone 5. Right now, they currently offer a $99 unlimited plan for some smartphones. And if they make that happen on the iPhone 5, that's going to be a really good selling point for customers to join Sprint. And of course, Verizon isn't going to get the iPhone 5. Don't worry. To support the October 14th date even more, AT&T has been telling its employees that they're not going to be able to take time off in mid-October. And they may even have the iPhone 5 in their system. There's now 6 placeholder listings as new products in AT&T's database, which could be the black and white iPhone 5 in 2 capacities, along with the cheaper, lower capacity iPhone 4S. So that's it. Let me know what you think about these rumors in the comments, and I'm interested to see what you think they will release or what you want in the new iPhone 5 and or 4S. Again, you guys can find my new show every Thursday on the Revision 3 network, so that means you can watch on iTunes, Boxee, Roku, iPhone, iPad, Android, etc. Also, you can find my new show along with all my other videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe using whatever your preference is so you'll be updated when I post new videos. If you'd like to find me on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+, I'll have all the links for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!